Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of December, as usual, I have two special sales offers available, and one is called A Gift from the Universe. It's a reading that guides us through an understanding of what kind of gifts, positive news, blessings are coming our way during this holiday season. And the other one is called Chapter 21, and it's a year ahead guidance that focuses on what type of major themes, experiences, circumstances, opportunities and challenges might be presented for you in the year ahead. So if you would like to know more details about those special offers or any other of my services, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Sagittarius, I do feel like this mid-month period, many of you are very much focused in the future and in the bigger picture of situations. Some of you are about to make very impactful, important decisions for your life, and it feels like some of you are just torn between emotion and reason here. For some reason, you're trying to measure where does your priority really lies, where does your interest really is, what's best for you, what's best for everyone involved. So there's a lot of contemplation and a lot of thought that's being given into something, or actually even several things, that it's like some of you want to put together in your life in a way that it's like some of you want to create this system that is coherent and productive at the same time. So you're trying to join, some of you are trying to join, finances with friendships, with love, with you're joining a lot of areas of life where you want to join many different areas of life into a same whole. And I feel like for some of you Sagittarius, you might be interested in doing this because you don't want to miss on anything that you feel it's too valuable or too good to be left outside. And there's something here about aspects of your interest that have been left outside of the system that you want to create, that you want to include. So some of you Sagittarius during this time are very much about trying to find ways to put something into a system, into a group, into a mechanism that can be functional and bring both emotional fulfillment and financial reward. You have two tens in the same reading, and the best tens. So even though the Ten of Cups is shown here as a challenge, you're very much interested again in the bigger picture, but also in the long-term perspective. So when you're called to make a decision during this time, don't think about short-term gratification, as the Ten of Pentacles is your advice. Think about the long-term value that something could have in your life. There's going to be this, perhaps this evaluation between short gratification, temporary energy versus long-term. Obviously, considering that what is long-lasting, what is long-term, it's also more high maintenance. There's something here about, are you going to put the effort into something or not? There's a lot of questioning that I feel like you're making, you yourself. It's like this internal debate, like, am I able to really take care of this for that long, knowing that it's high maintenance, or knowing that it requires a lot of attention? Or am I better just, living more in the moment, or living more casual situations, or situations that are more short-lived? There's a real battle for some of you Sagittarius between short-lived situations and long-term perspectives, because I feel like parts of you want the long-term, parts of you rebel against it, or there's this discomfort in the idea of long-term commitments, being with finances, being with love, that disturbs you. There's this disturbance that you're struggling with during mid-December between choosing between those two aspects, something that can fit in those two aspects. That's really difficult. I feel like some of you have even, maybe you're struggling with pain. You could be feeling like there's a release that it's painful. So yes, you're going to be also emotionally putting things out. There's a purge that it's occurring for some of you that is going to clear the path, that is going to also open your eyes to what has real potential, real future, where is the real prize upon something that because of all of that emotional pain you couldn't see. Even if this is related about business decisions, it's the same thing. If you're struggling with something emotional, first you need to clear that out of the way, or you will be called to clear that out of the way before you can return to your, it's like, to your good senses. It's like before you can return to, reason, proper reasoning, discernment, a mindset with clarity, which is something that you have a chance to encounter, but you're still struggling in finding. When we're speaking about things that call into your emotional expectations or your emotional dreams, I feel like some of you have, Sagittarius, have a lot of dreams, but you don't have much backup. In terms of, some of you, it's like the way you're built, your natural way of functioning and working with things could be that it's not, very much in alignment with those dreams, all of those dreams and expectations you hold. So that's why the justice is here. You have to be honest and you have to be fair about what you have been convincing yourself or trying to convince yourself you can do, and maybe you can't. Or you have been trying to convince yourself that you can really make it happen and you can't. And the same thing applies to things that you maybe believe you couldn't and actually you can. So that's why the emotional clearance here and really, getting certain emotional issues out of the way, it's going to be very important. It's going to open your eyes to where the real prizes are and what are the best ways as well that honor both your truth, and it's like it honors, it's starting to work in a way where you honor much more who you are and your truth. So you're more fair towards the self, but also you're more aware that there's this differentiation between dreams and fantasies that you're uncovering, and a necessary part of that process might be a period of disappointment or disillusionment. That it's one of the most complicated things to go through, especially if we have spent a whole life dreaming about something that now we come to terms it was just a pipe dream or just an illusion, that we can really make that work, or we can't really make that happen in a solid way. And your advice, being the 10 of Pentacles, is more than the 10 of Cups, more than the rainbows and the rose colored glasses from which some of you have been perceiving your reality, is to understand the value of what you're after, the value of what you're chasing. Does this benefit you? Does this have real potential to be something sustainable, to be something that gives you balance, not only rewards, but balance? Some of you, I feel like, also you're entering into a phase where you're kind of learning this relationship with, again, fairness, justice, balance, equality. Some of you are learning how to be better partners, are looking for a partner, you know, in that real sense that is equal to you, not above, not below. As I feel like some of you are also, you know, there's some disguises here with people. It's like either you have been hiding certain things, how you have been really feeling, how you either have felt hurt or disrespected or wronged by a decision someone made or something someone, you know, kind of told you, or maybe you're coming to terms that you were unfair about something. Because I feel like there's many Sagittarius here that are on the path of making amends with the past, as you two have 2 tens, so this is a time of completions in your life, which is very suitable as we are, well, celebrating this new moon, solar eclipse on your sign, as we are approaching the end of your season and also the end of this year. So the tens make a lot of sense here in terms of, I feel like some of you are getting a lot of rewards from work you have been doing the whole year, but also you're realizing, you know, the doors that need to be closed, or things of your own that need to be, you know, taken out of the picture to improve the quality of life. But because the 10 of Pentacles is about quality of life, and with Justice it's about having a real, fair, honest, you know, kind of life. It's looking for the like the right type of way of living your life that matches your truth. When I say the right way, is what is in alignment with your authentic self and your authentic needs, not being distorted by, again, fantasies or aspirations that you know you don't have it in you to make that happen. There's something about you don't have it in you to make it happen. Something you have been feeding that could even be kind of poisonous for some of you. So it's like, I also feel like some of you might be making very important decisions, again, when it comes to money or family. Very, very important decisions. Or for Sagittarius that have been waiting to receive a sum of money that you are owed, like if you're waiting for, you know, the outcome of a legal situation where money might be involved, or family issues, if you're waiting for an inheritance, something on those terms, mid-December can also be very positive for you in that regard. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.